All right, look, today I'm going to show y'all how I make my Creole spicy shrimp salad. Baby, let's get right on into it.
Whipping up all of your favorite recipes.
Simply Food.
You should know by now that you're in for a treat.
Simply Food.
There's no other channel where you'd rather be.
Simply Food.
Seafood, pasta, cakes, and pies. Sing and laugh and even cry. Like and share and hit subscribe. Simply Food by TY.
All right, y'all, so let's go over the ingredients. You're going to need 1 stalk of celery, a red bell pepper, some red onion. The spices will be Old Bay, accent, which is optional, but I do think it's crucial. A little bit of sazon, some Creole. Now, this is the spicy hot blend, Slap Your Mama. You can choose to use the Tony Chachere's regular. You can use the no salt. You can use whatever version of the Creole seasoning you would like. That's completely up to you. The mayonnaise is going to be Blue Plate. I have really fallen in love with this mayonnaise. If you cannot find it in your local grocery store, you can get it online just like I do. A green bell pepper, a jalapeno, and then I have my shrimp here. You see that? You see that? You see that? Don't ask me for no damn ingredient list. Come on. All right, now before we get too far into this video, I want to have a quick conversation with y'all right quick because the recipe does not take long to put together. However, we need to have a conversation about these shrimp. When you are making shrimp salad, please do not buy pre-cooked frozen shrimp. They're going to have way too much water in them. And even after you unthaw them, the texture is just not going to be right. And you're going to end up with a soupy shrimp salad. There is nothing worse than a soupy shrimp salad. Number 2, make sure when you clean the shrimp, you are cleaning the bottom and the top. Versatile. But I purposely left this one here just so you can see this. These came in a package that already said deveined. Yeah, I don't give a damn. It's not deveined. You want to know why? Because this tip in here is closed. And as you can see, there's still some caca sticking in there. And I don't play that game. So I go in and I cut all the way down the back to expose all of this and give all of that a wash out. So that way it is clean from the rooter to the tutor. All the way through cleaned. All the way through. So therefore, when you get your clean shrimp, this is what it should look like. See that? All the way cleaned. Underneath, all the way cleaned. Do that to every last one of them shrimp. If you ain't got the time to do that, then you ain't got no business making shrimp salad. Now, come on. Again, we will not be boiling these shrimp because we do not want to add in any unnecessary water to these shrimp. And no, I'm not adding in any additional spices because there's going to be enough spices in the actual recipe itself. Place the lid on it, set a timer for 4 minutes. All right, you guys, my shrimp are all done. Like I said, I only cook these for 4 minutes. I do not want them to be overcooked and too tough. So it is important to make sure that you do not overcook your shrimp or you're gonna have a tough seafood or a tough shrimp salad, I should say. I'm now going to allow these to sit in this pan. Don't put the lid back on it for an additional 2 minutes. And then after that, I'm going to transfer them onto a wire rack so that that additional moisture can drain off and sit them in the refrigerator until they are nice and cold. I also just wanted to take a moment to say that by no means is this a classic Maryland shrimp salad. A classic Maryland shrimp salad does not have all this other extra stuff in it. This is definitely meant to be a Cajun spicy shrimp salad. So I just wanted to put that out there before anybody get down the damn comments section and piss me off. And because I know someone was going to ask down in the comments section, I just went on ahead and measured everything out. We're going to be using 1/4 cups of the red bell pepper, diced celery, red onion, and green bell pepper, and then 1 whole jalapeno. Again, the spices, Old Bay, accent, Sazon Tropical, and I'm using the Slap Your Mama. This is the hot blend. You can use whatever type of Creole blend you would like. My shrimp are now nice and cool, so we can go on ahead and add those directly to the bowl. Red onion, the celery, green bell pepper, the red bell pepper, and the jalapeno. A 1/2 tablespoon of Old Bay, 1 teaspoon of the hot Creole seasoning, 1/8 of a teaspoon of the tropical Sazon, a small pinch of black pepper, and we're gonna add in just a 1/2 cup of the Blue Plate mayo. Only a 1/2 cup. Because of the salt, there's gonna be a lot more water pulled out of those shrimp, and again, I cannot stand a soupy shrimp salad. Don't get out of control with the mayonnaise. Give all of this a good mix. Ooh, boy. Yeah, boy. This is about to be some kind of good. All them peppers and the onions. Oh, yes. And then you get that beautiful coloring coming in from that sazon. And now is when you can go in, give it a taste for any additional salt after you've added in the measurements that I've told you guys. Again, it's all a matter of preference. You can cater this to your liking. And that there, my friends, is how I make my Cajun shrimp salad. Place this bad boy in the refrigerator. Let her set for like a good hour before serving it. And it is absolutely bomb. You can eat this by itself, or you can put it inside of a brioche bun and eat it as a shrimp roll. It's just absolutely fabulous. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. Y'all wasn't about to cuss me out. Let me taste one of these real quick. Here we go. Chaba! First of all, it is perfectly salted. Do you hear me? Perfectly spiced. Follow this recipe